Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we will be continuing with the previous year CAT questions from CAT 2017, and this is the third video in the CAT 2017 PYQ series. So without wasting any more time, let's begin today's session. So question number 11 says that in the market the price of medium quality mangoes is half that of good quality mangoes. Okay, a shopkeeper buys 80 kg good mangoes and 40 kg medium quality mangoes from the market and then sells all these at a common price which is 10% less than the price at which he bought the good ones. His overall profit is, so we have to find out the overall profit percentage of the shopkeeper. So we have medium quality mangoes, okay, and we have good quality mangoes, and we have the cost price per kg, right? Let's say this is 2x, so this will be x, right? Because half of good quality mangoes. What is the quantity that the shopkeeper has bought? 40 kgs medium quality and 80 kgs. So what is the total? Total is 120 kgs. So what is the total cost price that the shopkeeper has paid to buy all the mangoes? 40x plus 80 into 2x is equal to 160x. So what will be the total CP? Total CP will be 200x. What is the selling price per kg? Selling price per kg is 10% less, so 90%. 90% of good quality mangoes, right? So 2x. So this is basically 9 by 10, right? 9 by 10 into 2x, or I can say 9 by 5x. So what is the total SP? Total selling price will be quantity into selling price per kg. So 9 by 5x into 120. So 9x into 24. This will be 6. 18 plus 3, 216x, right? So this is the total cost price. This is the total selling price. So what is the profit? 16x. So how do you calculate profit percentage? Profit by cost price into 100. X and x gets cancelled. 20 will get cancelled. So 8% is the profit. Simple question, guys. All right, let's move on to the next question. Fatima sells 60 identical toys at 40% discount on the printed price, and then she makes a profit of 20%. 10 of these toys are destroyed in fire. Alright, while selling the rest, how much discount should be given on the printed price so that she can make the same amount of profit? Please note this way, same amount of profit. We are not told that same amount of profit percentage. We are told that she makes the same amount of profit, and we are told that identical toys. Identical toys means the mark price or the printed price will be same for all the toys. So let's say the mark price is what is this? This is 40% discount, right? So let's say 5x. All right, mark price per unit is equal to 5x. So what is the selling price? Selling price per unit will be, she is giving 40% discount. That means she is selling at 60% of the mark price. So 3x, right? 3x, and she is making a profit of 20%. So CP per unit will be what will be the CP per unit? So since she is making a profit of 20%, so 120% of the cost price will be equal to 3x. This is 6, this is 5. What will be the cost price? 5x by 2. So this is 2.5x. And she is buying 60 identical toys. So what is the total cost price for Fatima? Total cost price for Fatima will be 60 into 2.5x is equal to 15x. 150x, right? No, 150x. 150x is the total cost price for her. Now 10 of the 60 toys are destroyed in fire, so she is left with 50 toys, so she has to sell 50 toys and she is making the same amount of profit. So let's say the selling price per unit, now is y. So 50y will be the total selling price. Total cost price is 150x, and she is making a profit like the same amount of profit. So initially she made a profit of 20%. That means 20% of 2.5x into 60, because there were 60 toys. Earlier there were 60 toys, right? From here 50y is equal to, this will become 5, this and this will become 12, right? So 25 25 by 250, right? 2.5 into 10 is 25, and 30x, so 180x. 0 0 will get cancelled. What is y? Y is equal to 18x by 5 is equal to 3.6x. Okay, so she is selling the rest of the toys at 3.6x per unit. And what was the initial mark price? Initial mark price is 5x, final is 3.6x. So what is the discount that she is giving? She is giving a discount of 1.4x on 5x to 100. X gets cancelled, this and this will get cancelled, 20, so 28%. So 28% is the correct answer. Alright guys, not a difficult one guys. Let's move on to the third question. If a and b are integers, so we are given that a and b belongs to z. Z stands for integers, and they are of opposite sign, so I can say a into b is less than 0, right? Less than, equal to, let's say less than or equal to, such that a plus 3 whole square divided by b square is equal to 9 by 1. From here you will have two cases. A plus 3 by b is equal to 3. A plus 3 by b is equal to minus 3. A minus 1 whole square by b minus 1 whole square is given as 4 is to 1. So I can say 4. Again I will have two cases. A minus 1 whole square by b minus 1 not whole square, to be b minus 1 only. So this will be 2, or I can say a minus 1 by b minus 1 is equal to minus 2. Two cases, right? So I have to solve each of the equation, and then I'll have to check where a and b are opposite signs and a and b must be integers. From here I can say a is equal to 3b minus 3. From here I can say a is equal to minus of 3b minus 3. From here I can say a minus 1 is equal to 2b minus 1, 2b minus 2. So I can say a is equal to 2b minus 1. From here I can say a minus 1 is equal to 2 minus 2b, or a equal to 3 minus 2b, right? So I will solve this with this, because this or this and this or this. So I'll solve this and this, and or this and this. These two I'll solve first. So 3b minus 3 is a, and I also have a is 2b minus 1. Let's say what we get, b is equal to 2 from here, right? B equal to 2. If I substitute b equal to 2, what is a? A is equal to 3b minus 3. If I put 2, 6, 6 minus 3 is 3. Now a and b are integers, but they are of the same sign. That means what? This is not possible. This case is not possible. Let's solve. 3b minus 3 is equal to 3 minus 2b. Second case. Okay, this is the first case, this is the second case. What will I get? I will get 5b equal to 6. 5b equal to 6. This case is not possible, because from here you will not get b as an integer. Alright, the second case is gone. Third case, solve this and this. This is the third case. This is the fourth case. Let's solve the third case. Third case is that a is 3b minus 3, right? 2b minus 1. So 5b will be equal to minus 2. Not possible. The third case is gone. That definitely fourth case will be correct. Alright. Without even solving, I can say fourth case must be true. Alright. What is the fourth case? Minus of 3b minus 3, which is a, is equal to 3 minus 2b. From here I will get minus of b is equal to 6, b equal to minus 6. If I put b equal to minus 6 in the fourth case, a is equal to 3 minus 2 into minus 6. So this will come 12, 15, right? A and b are integers and both are of opposite side. That means b equal to minus 6, a equal to 15, right? I need the ratio of a square is to b square. So I can say 15 by minus 6 whole square. This can be written as 3 into 5, 3 into minus 2, right? And then whole square. That means 25 by 4. 25 is to 4. So the correct answer is option D. Alright guys, not a difficult one again. Let's move on to the third question. A class consists of 20 boys and 30 girls. Alright. In the mid-semester examination, the average score of the girls was 5 higher than that of the boys. In the final exam, however, the average score of the girls dropped by 3, but the average score of the entire class increased by 2. The increase in the average score of the boys. Alright. So, number of girls is equal to 20. No, 30. Number of boys equal to 20. Average score of girls. Average score of girls. Average score of girls is 5 higher than the boys. So x plus 5 if I take the average of girls. So average of boys will be x. In the final exam, however, the average of the score of the girls dropped by 3. Initially it was x plus 5, then it became 3, dropped by 3. That means x plus 2. While the average of the entire class increased by 2. Alright, so what is the average of the entire class? Entire class will be, what is average? Average is basically the total sum by total elements, right? Total sum by total element. What is the total sum? Sum of the scores of girls, sum of the scores of girls plus sum of the scores of boys by number of girls plus number of boys. What is the sum of girls? Sum of girls will be average into the number of girls. What is the sum of boys? Average into number of boys by 50. Okay, 0, 0, 0. So I can say 5x, this is 2x, 3x, or 5x plus 15 by 5, or I can say x plus 3 is the average, overall average of the class. This is an overall average, guys. Now the entire class, the average score of the entire class increased by 2. So overall average is basically, it was x plus 3 and it increased by 2, so it became x plus 5. What is the increase in the average of the boys? Let's say the final average of the boys is, let's say, y. All right, let's say the final average is y. How can I find y? Again, use this overall average concept. Overall average is the sum, total sum by total elements, right? So I can say 30 times of x plus 2 plus 20 times of y, number of boys into their average, number of girls into their average. I'll get the total sum divided by the number of girls and boys will give me x plus 5, right? 0, 0, 0 gets cancelled. I will have 3x plus 6 plus 2y is equal to 5x plus 25. So I can say 2y is equal to 2x plus 19. Can I say this, guys? Am I doing any mistake? It's 6, right? Yeah. Therefore, what is y? Y is basically x plus 18, so 9.5. So the average of the boys became x plus 9.5. Initially it was x. So what is the increment in the average of the boys? It is 9.5, right? This is the final average of the boys. This was the initial average x. So what is the increment? 9.5. So correct answer is option A. Alright guys. Let's move on to the last question for today's episode, guys. The area of the closed region bounded by the equation mod x plus mod y is equal to 2 in the two-dimensional plane. Alright guys. So this is a very simple question. Okay, when mod x and mod y is given, so the area will be, or the region will be like this. Alright guys, it will be symmetrical, although it is not looking symmetrical in my diagram, but the figure will be like this. Alright guys, and here it will be minus 2 comma 0, 2 comma 0, this will be 0 comma 2, and this will be 0 comma minus 2. These are the points. These are all identical points. Alright guys, and you can find the area of one triangle multiplied by 4. What is the area of one triangle? Half into base into height multiplied by 4. 2 and 2 will get cancelled, so 8. 8 is the correct answer. Alright guys, this is a very easy question if you know the figure, but I will explain to you guys how I got this figure. Alright guys, so let me see. First I will explain what is mod x. Alright guys, so mod x is a function, okay, of x. And what is mod x? How do we define mod x? Mod x is defined as, how do we define? Mod x is equal to x when x is greater than or equal to 0, minus x when x is less than 0. Alright guys, so the graph of mod x, will be, so I have f of x equal to mod x. So I am saying x equal to 2. So what will be f of x? F of x will be mod of 2. What did I say? I said f of x is equal to x when x is greater than or equal to 2. 2 is greater than or equal to 2, right? 2 is greater than or equal to 2, which is true. That means f of x is mod x will be x. And what is x? X equal to 2. So 2. That means when x equal to 2, y is equal to 2. This part, right? When x equal to 1, y will be 1. When x equal to 0, y will be 0. When x equal to 3, y will be 3. So that means what? Y equal to x, you are getting a line y equal to x. Please remember x is greater than or equal to 0. Now when f of x equal to minus, say minus, right, x is less than 0 now, x equal to minus 1, let's say this is minus 1. When x equal to minus 1, what will be mod of minus 1? F of minus 1 will be equal to minus of, is equal to minus x, right? Minus x. What is x? X is minus 1, right? So minus of minus 1 equal to 1. That means when I'm giving the input, or x, value of x is minus 1, I am getting answer is 1. When I am giving the input as, say, minus 2, x equal to minus 2, what will be f of x? F of x equal to f of minus 2. What is f of minus 2? Mod of minus 2 is equal to, when x is less than 0, this is less than 0, I have minus x. What is x? X is minus 2 is 2. So when I am having x equal to minus 2, it is 2. Okay, this one is 1, here 1, right? So the graph will be like this. This is the graph of, this is basically y equal to minus x, this part, and this part is y equal to x, and the entire graph is mod x, graph of mod x. I hope you have understood the modulus function. The modulus function is always greater than or equal to 0. Alright guys, now let's come back to the question. We have mod x plus mod y equal to 2. How many cases we will get from this? We will get 4 cases. Case 1, x greater than equal to 0 and y greater than equal to 0. Second, x greater than equal to 0 and y less than 0. Third, x less than 0 and y less than 0. fourth, x less than 0 and y greater than equal to 0. These are the 4 cases. Alright guys, when x and y both are greater than or equal to 0, the equation will become x plus y equal to 2. X plus y equal to 2. Which line? This line. X plus y equal to 2 on only when x and y are greater than 0. That is why you will see they are ending here. Alright guys. Now when x is greater than 0 and y is less than 0, what is the equation will be? X minus y equal to 2. Which equation? This equation. This line. See, any point on this line is x greater than 0 or equal to 0 and y is less than 0. Similarly, when x is less than 0, I will have minus x plus y equal to 2. Which equation guys? This equation, this line, and this is the fourth line. Alright guys, please remember the limits. Okay, and then you will get a symmetric curve like this. Alright guys, then you can find the area of one triangle. This is a right angle triangle, half into base into height. Okay, this is the base, this is the height, so half into base into height, and I am multiplying by 4 because there are 4 such identical triangles, and then you will get the answer as A. Alright guys, I hope you understood these 5 questions from CAT 2017, and I'll be uploading the rest of the question in the upcoming videos. So please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated, and please do like my video and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys.